Hey, I figured I'd try to change the space up and try some different areas and take away that horrible white, not so white, wall that I've been recording against and try to add some color and things like that. I kind of wanted to talk about belief and support. Many of you might be, watching this, or you might be doing jobs, you might be pursuing higher education, another skill, a trade, a vocation. You might be trying to get that new certification, or you might be just trying to add on to that resume or just add that extra skill to make you that much more marketable. And you may be single, you could be in a relationship, you could have kids, you can be married, divorced, separated. It's been on my mind because I see a lot of people that are trying to better themselves and they are trying to create better lives for themselves. There's the realization that nothing is given, it's not going to fall out the sky. So you have to go out there, you have to take a chance, you have to invest in yourself. And investing isn't just speaking about money, but you have to take time to pursue a dream, pursue a passion, and go after it. Even if you don't have everything figured out initially in the beginning stages, or if you have fear or trepidation or self doubt that'll creep in to try to tell you that, maybe this isn't the best thing for you to do. You'll always have those doubts. You'll always have that voice that tells you you shouldn't be doing it. Stay where you are. Stay safe. Don't get out of the comfort zone. So I'm in that boat myself. I'm trying to earn a degree. I'm earning a degree. I'm establishing a blog, building it, trying to reach people. I work. And I have a lot of contemporaries. I know a lot of people, and they've either already gotten a degree, master's degree, working on a doctorate, or they've gotten that certification or that certificate. The process of just improvement, having something here, but then going and then trying to improve upon that. I just think that is very powerful. Many people may be in a situation where they feel like they don't have support. And that's kind of what I want to talk about. Support. How do we perceive support and how can we offer support? Or how can people that are in your situation offer you support? Going back to school when you're a working adult can be difficult. We don't realize that the things that we do as kids, as young adults, as teenagers, those things sometimes are easier, even though back then we felt like they were the most difficult things in the world. Get up, go to class, come home. It's simple. So now that we're older and now that we have more responsibilities, some of us have families, we have children, we have jobs, we have responsibilities, debt, we are finding that that extra time that we had as a luxury, that's not a luxury that we have at our disposal. So we must plan and we must fit in what we want to do with the things that we have to do now. It's just the course of living your life as an adult. It could be anything. It could be school, it could be a degree, it could be anything that can improve you mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. These are endeavors that we should be seeking, and we shouldn't feel guilty about trying to pursue a passion or something that we put off for a long period of time. Some of you are givers and you're people pleasers, and you just have to please and you have to be of service. And there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like it's a gift to be giving like that. I feel like it's a gift to have compassion and empathy and think of others. But you must remember to think of yourself, and you must remember that you have to invest in you, your brand. You are important. So, what I would recommend, what I would say is evaluate where you are, evaluate whether you're happy or not, and evaluate whether you need to make a change to pursue a dream. And then look at the support that you have. It's not enough just for people to acknowledge, and this is what I want to say. I'm going to be the advocate and speak on behalf of any person that's doing a degree, taking a class, doing something, going back to the gym, getting back in shape, doing things that are extracurricular, extra outside of the normal everyday hustle and bustle. They could really use your support. It's not enough to say, that's a great job or that's good that you're doing it. Maybe they need the extra time to study. Maybe he or she needs some quiet time to go over that assignment or think about that thesis statement. Perhaps she may need support to keep going to that class and work out and exercise. Perhaps he might need encouragement. Cook healthier meals. Cook something that can encourage, and maybe the two of you can do that together and it can become inclusive. If you have a gripe or something about your mate and you feel like they might need to tighten up a little bit or improve themselves, see how willing you are to invest in the process as well. See how willing you are to include yourself. Make it inclusive. Make it so that it's not them feeling like they're being faced by other things, their opposition, and you are a part of it. Support can come in so many different ways. It can come in acknowledgement. It can come with a kind word. It could come with recommendations or even accountability. If you see that the person is slacking off, if you see that she's not, going to the class and not really logging in to make sure that she's keeping up with the grades, talk to her. Say, hey, this is important. If you know that he's doing that HVAC and trying to get that certification, and there's nothing wrong with having a good time, but maybe call him out and say, hey, maybe you shouldn't be turning up on a Tuesday night. Why don't you stay in? We'll have a couple of beers, but entice, help if you're in a relationship with your guy, if you're your girlfriend or the wife, entice it. Make it fun, make it interesting. Say, hey, for every chapter that you get done, I'll cook a sexy meal, or we'll have something romantic, or we'll do something fun and silly. Because y'all might be the fun joking type. Support can come from so many ways and so many factors and in so many forms. We can support people. And I don't think that the people that are around them, the people, the family members, the friends, the co-workers, the church members, they see the works, they see the effort. They don't always equate the effort that it takes and how strenuous that can be, and that it doesn't just happen with the snap of a finger. So a kind word, support, monetary support. There was a blogger, a YouTube blogger that I do watch sometimes, Justin J1232. And he's been building his brand from the ground up. He's got a website. His YouTube channel is doing well. He's got a lot of subscribers. A different point of view and a different perspective. But I can look at anybody and try to emulate success. He spoke about support. It's not just enough to say, this is good, or right on, I'm with you, God be with you, or, that's a great idea. You have to put that support into action. Show the support. If it's monetary, sometimes people need that money to get their dream off the ground. Maybe they need volunteer hours, man hours. They may need someone to help set up a space, or they may need someone to lift something. It could be small, but those little investments that you put into someone to help them see their dream is the type of support that so many people are lacking. And it definitely impedes and it prohibits progress. Because if I'm doing well, then that means somebody else doesn't have to worry about carrying me or looking out for me. And then if you're doing well, then I don't have to worry about carrying you and looking out for you. And then we can begin to have a chain reaction where people are doing well. People are not dependent. We can eliminate this culture of codependency where we're dependent because we just can't, or we don't know how. So I took that from that blogger and I just want to pass that on and just say, hey, offer support. Support comes in many ways. It could be your attention. It could be your time. It could be a little bit of space to let the person do what they need to do. It could be understanding. It could be being a mouthpiece, word of mouth, getting their message out there, getting their dream out there. There are so many people that have endeavors on my timeline on Facebook. They do hair. They want to be artists. They want to have a truck company. They want to have different endeavors. So share their page, share their status, share their, if they have a Facebook group or they have an Instagram this or a Snapchat that, or they're tweeting about their dream, their business, their endeavor, pass it on. Help them out. You're not going to suffer because you help somebody else realize and you offered support. You'll find out that the more support you offer, the more support you'll receive. And that's all I got for you. If you like that, click thumbs up, thumbs down. If you like to reply, if you have a comment, if you want to subscribe, feel free to do so. And I'm going to talk to you guys later.